All right. Hello and welcome everyone to the TCS Alumni Stories. I am Zara Haroon, Deputy Manager Alumni Relations at the City School. Today we have with us Dr. Jabran Ali Khan from the Capital Campus Islamabad, A-Level Batch 2009. He is currently working as a Executive Director at Socio Engineering Technologies. Jabran, tell us about yourself.
Well, thank you, Zara, for having me on this live show, and it's good to be back. It's like me coming back to 2009. So
Yeah.
something about me, apart from the name already that you've mentioned, that I'm working as an executive director in social engineering technologies, which is basically working in education technology and providing international skills certifications in the Middle East and Pakistan. So I've
Mhm.
been with them for the last 9 years, and up till now, I think I'm a proud citizen to say that I've trained almost about 150,000 students in different skill sets. So
Awesome.
that's one of my primary objectives. And the secondly thing is that I'm also the member of a board of advisor for International Association for Innovation Professionals. So whatever innovation goes on in the world, there's some sort of say a word or some sort
Yeah.
of input from our side as well. And similarly, for the same thing in Pakistan, I'm the president for the International Innovation Pakistan chapter. So this is a small about me. It could go longer.
That's amazing. That's great. Okay, so Jabran, share your experience of the city school with us. Tell us about, the academics, the extracurricular activities. Tell us about your experience.
Well, my experience with city school has been great, and when I have to define great is because, you know, students at that age are unaware of the realities of the life and everything. But for
Hmm.
city school is something that always brings you to the practical approach, right?
Hmm.
They define your career. So the academics were perfect. I was an A level student. Obviously, the O levels, A level has been the top notch thing. City school had one of the best teachers, now one of the many of the best teachers at that time, and it's still obviously. And I was also a part of the cricket committee, cricket team, had co-career
Oh,
activities, we had speeches, we have moons.
wonderful.
So what I would say is that they define you in a complete manner, not just the study aspect but the extracurricular
Yeah,
and practical aspects. So for me it was a
yeah.
360 learning experience for at city school. Yes.
Lovely, lovely. That's great. Okay, so Jabran, now I'm going to start off with like the rapid fire round. So I want you to answer these questions really quickly. All right. So three words that describe the city school.
Well, challenging brand and leader producer.
Perfect. One of the fondest memory of the city school.
Eating fries at the ground stairs with my peers.
Perfect. Who was your mentor at the city school?
Well, it wouldn't be fair to say anyone's name, but I remember two people distinctly, Sir Salam and Sir Athar. They were my class teachers at different times, but they were also
Uh-huh.
someone who lead the students. Yes.
All right. What is your biggest motivation?
I have two motivations, internal and external.
Okay.
Internal is obviously the belief of my family in me that I can do a lot of things. So that's a huge
Hmm.
motivation for me. And secondly is kind of a thing that when someone believes that I can't do something, that's the biggest motivation for me to actually make it happen then.
Oh, that's perfect. That's excellent. All right. So how city school helped you achieve your life goal?
Well, like I said, city school, apart from, I'm not sure about other schools, but I'm going to talk about my experience. City school
Yeah.
builds your personality, it makes you a career defining person. It
Huh.
helps you focus,
Hmm.
define a career, lead towards a specific goal. So basically, it helps you
Hmm.
understand what you want to achieve in the future. So that's the
Hmm.
basic thing, because at that particular age, that's what a student, a person, or a youngster wants. So this is how I think
Exactly.
city school has helped me shape my future.
That's excellent. All right, Jabran, tell us a bit about what you're currently working on. What are the current projects that you're doing? If you could discuss about that.
Yes, I'm basically working on two different projects. We're providing
Hmm.
education technology. Um,
Hmm.
when I talk about education technology, we're talking about interactive solutions that are available
Hmm.
throughout the Pakistan. I mean, most of the schools and the government schools have art technology. You know how teachers use that interactive boards, touch boards, to teach teachers. That we were the pioneer of bringing that solution technology in Pakistan in 2008. Before that, no one knew there was something, a thing called interactive screens or interactive touch boards and everything. So apart from that, quite recently, since the last 5 years, we've been devoted towards bringing in international skill certification. When we talk about skill certification, it's about Microsoft, Adobe, Autodesk, Intuit, Unity. So these certifications are something that will help shape the careers of our youngsters. Not just having a degree is one thing, but right now, especially after COVID-19, you need to have skills. You need to have certain practical skill sets to succeed in the market. So this is not just in Pakistan. So I'm doing this in Pakistan and the Middle East and a part of London as well. Because my company is established in these particular areas, so we've been working in this. But if you want to talk about some current projects, we recently did 2 or 3 major projects with TEFTA Punjab. We almost trained about 106,000 students in Microsoft certifications. If you talk about Hunarmand Jawan project, I'm sure you're aware of it. We actually gave 39 districts of Punjab the salute trainings on how to use Microsoft Teams to deliver lectures online, because we've been hit by COVID-19 in 2021.
Exactly, right. Everything went online, yeah.
And these were those teachers who never knew how to even turn on the computers, and now they can actually use Microsoft Teams to disseminate education and actually take assessments and work use the e-learning solution at the best. So that was one of the major achievements. I believe that was one of the major achievements for Pakistan, because Pakistan has been a decade behind, but after COVID-19, we've been pushed back to reality that we have to accept that this is the technology. So for us, COVID-19 was a blessing in disguise as far as technology was concerned. So a lot of those things worked out there, and then we had different. Then we have going on different projects with the ministries and with the KPK government and government, but basically primarily about skill certifications, training leaders, producing leaders for the future, not just for Pakistan, globally, because these are certifications that may help them get accepted globally, not just Pakistan. It has nothing to do with Pakistan only. It's a global village. Yeah.
Right.
So you can be proud that a lot of city school students could actually get help with this as well and become an international leaders in the future, inshallah.
Exactly. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. Okay, so Jabran, what are some of the challenges that you think that you've faced in your career, or maybe talk about the greatest challenge that you faced in your career?
Well, for me, one thing is that I started working at a very young age, about 16, 17. So obviously my work experience was way too much as far as to someone who at my age comes into a working industry. They probably have an experience of years or 4 years at max. I have an experience of almost 14 years. So biggest challenge for me in Pakistan, if I have to talk about, is my age was my biggest challenge working in the environment, because there's a concept norm that someone at this young age probably does not have that experience or does not know what he's talking about. But for me, I had been working since 2016 in the same path field, so that means I've been building my skills, my experience in the same field. So for me, the biggest challenge was that, obviously, and then there were external challenges, but obviously everyone faces external challenges. You just have to deal with it. But if I have to link something to my particular characteristic or my particular self-being, was that my age had been the biggest challenge in Pakistan, not in the international area, but in Pakistan. But I overcome it because once you sit in an environment and then you start talking about it, and then people who actually know what I'm talking about, then they realize, yes, okay, there's something going on. There's not just it's in base. It's something actually effective going on. So that was my. I still face that same challenge.
Okay. So you really have to prove yourself that you really know your subject well.
Yes, because of my age, obviously.
I understand. All right. So Jabran, everyone has future goals. What are your future goals?
Well, my future goal apart from
Yeah.
being rich for everyone now in Pakistan. Just kidding.
Yeah.
No, my future goal is, have an international, global, so you could say, academy would be a small word, association, where a
Yeah.
lot of people can come together, and it's more like just how TCS is working. So how to build the alumni community. I want to build a community where everyone can come and network and build their
Right.
skills. And if they don't understand, they can network and get help from outside their actual access zones, right? Which is
Right.
impossible right now. Even though the internet's too good, but the fear of culture, the fear of language, a lot of things that
Right.
help. So I want to build a community over there, be one of the leaders who can motivate, train
Yeah.
people, have a lot of people like myself or seniors from my field be there
Yeah.
to mentor people and to actually create there was a term used to be a term called global village at a very long time. We've been here then for
Yeah.
the last decade. But I want to talk about a global metaverse, because that's the new thing that's coming in. So I want to create a global metaverse where everyone can come virtually, be in a world together and learn. Then not just learn and actually build something out of it. And when I talk about build, earn, produce, and do something creative for the world as well, which can be benefit.
Brilliant, brilliant. Okay, Jabran, is there any message you would like to give to the student body?
Well, I'd like to, obviously one of the things is that I appreciate how well now TCS has come together to, they take all of the alumni community and the student body. They're doing a great job. I think from
Thank
the
you.
last 2-3 years since my interaction, it's been really accelerated. So hats off to you guys. But one more thing that I would say that I would love the students also to be connected
Yeah.
in the student body for the future's sake, not for the peer values, for their social life, and not just their social life, for their career life as well, because this could be something that could help them in the future at a certain aspect of life. Because once they are connected with the student body, I've seen a lot of strong student bonds who stay together. They always help each other at certain point of stage. Even there, when you're a 60-year-old, you might find someone who's a citizen, and at that time it would make the difference. So stay connected,
Yeah.
stay joined, help each other. Helping each other is not wrong. It's actually the best thing you could do. I mean, it's not
True.
taking anything from you. Forget that you have to work. We think of
Yeah.
as a holistic family. Think student body as a holistic family and help each other get up. So you will help someone. Someone will help you. If not that particular individual, someone will help you. So we have to have
Right.
that notion. So student body,
Right.
stay united. Help each other and get access and make your school proud, because obviously whatever you do, it's going to go back to city school as
Yeah.
well. You fail, still things go back to school. You succeed, it's still city school at the same time.
Yeah.
It's not the other way around. Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Jabran, for taking our time and being here. Thank you for the lovely message. And it's always, amazing to listen to, our alumni stories. Um, Thank you so much once again for being here
Thank,
with us.
thank you, Zara. And once again, I would like to say that hats off to you and your team for organizing these alumni
Thank,
sessions and getting in touch with your alumni. Well done. Thank you
thank
so
you.
much. I'm happy to be here and see that city
Yeah,
school is actually connecting with their old students. This is wonderful. Makes us feel really good. Thank you so much.
thank you very much.
Thank you.